of the CME Group in wonderful Chicago, Illinois, the tallest city in the world. I am Sebastian, Chief Operating Officer of OptionPit.com with your MrTopStep update. Well, it's been about 3 weeks since I've been around. It just so happened I was out on Monday. They shut things down for NATO, and then we had Monday off. Well, since that time, my book, The Option Trader's Hedge Fund, came out. So if you have any interest in really getting serious about option trading, get on Amazon.com, The Option Trader's Hedge Fund. Now, down to business. Well, what's going on today? Again, the same. It's like I never left. If the market rallies in the morning, fade it. All right. This market is terrible right now. It kind of swallows good news and then just completely dies on any type of bad news. We've got the VIX about to break 30. It's on its way up. All right. And typically, once the VIX gets to 30, it's probably going to 35 or 40. So I think this market has some real ugliness ahead of it. One of the things I've been watching, been talking about this a lot, is the spread between the bonds and VIX. All right, bonds and VIX move together pretty well. Typically, they're both very correlated because they both move opposite of the S&P 500. Well, over the last 3 months, what we've seen is bonds rally as the VIX has kind of stayed stable. All right, now that spread is usually pretty solid. All right, so what's got to happen? We're probably looking at the VIX popping, all right, into the 40s to get that spread to kind of normalize. So that's a really unique thing that I think is going on right now, is that you've got bonds and VIX really in this weird situation where they're not together and they've got to get there. So how do you play it? Well, do I think the VIX is going to pop? Yes. All right. Do I think that means you shouldn't sell anything or buy anything? No. A couple plays I think make some sense. I like kind of out of the money time spreads. And by that I mean I like selling kind of the June stuff that's coming up before the Greek elections. So all the way up to June expiration. And then buying things behind it. One of the nice things about the ES options is you have all these different weeks that you can buy. So I'd be looking to buy the ES options that are either the quarterlies, that end on kind of June 30th, or I'd be looking to buy kind of the July 7th. So I want that exposure kind of 2 weeks after the Greek elections. And then I'd be looking to sell the stuff that expires this week, the stuff that expires next week. And you can really layer it out. So right now we're around 1275. What I'd be looking to do is maybe the 1250s, the 1225s. I'd be looking to short some of that near-term stuff, collect that premium, and then be net long a lot of Vega where it's going to start to really, really heat up. So it's all about event placement, all right? I don't like our strangle/condor play right now that much. It's okay because we are getting enough S&P movement. What I might look at is some real short-term butterflies, all right? And by that I mean selling like a weekly at-the-money type of play in case we just kind of stick for a little bit as news kind of doesn't really happen. So if we're only moving a couple of points a day but it's down, everybody thinks that it's horrible, but the volatility actually is low. All right, for this huge move down we've had, the realized volatility has been maybe 14 or 15, not 30 like the VIX is about to price. So there is some value in selling options, but you have to do it smart. You have to be really smart about it. All right, one of the problems with iron condors and strangles is that you're selling a lot of Vega. All right, I actually would not want to sell a ton of Vega. I'd want to sell really short-term gamma. All right, another play that might make sense is a short time spread. All right, so by that I mean we're going to buy some of that Greek risk and sell some further stuff out. All right, in the meantime, I'd be very, very, very cautious about any type of bullish play, and I'd be very, I'd be very bearish here. All right, I like the market to kind of test that 1250 level, maybe worse. All right, so again, I'm Sebastian, author of The Option Trader's Hedge Fund. This is the MrTopStep morning update.